Hi everyone, I'm super excited about today's video. It's a collaboration with Cassie from Regular Secular Mama. We are all sharing our curriculum choices for the upcoming year, and you can find the link to the playlist in the description box down below. So jumping straight into it, I'll be sharing what I'm doing with my 7-year-old son. I also have a 4-year-old daughter, and I'll be sharing what she's doing in a separate video. Starting with my son, for anyone who doesn't know, my son absolutely loves math. Currently, he's doing 2 math programs, so we have RightStart Mathematics and Math-U-See. Math-U-See is a new one for us. I explained all of this in a recent Instagram post, so I'm not going to go into the details of how we ended up doing Math-U-See here, but if anyone's interested, I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. Basically, we started pre-algebra a few months back and we are currently working our way through it. He's really enjoying it, he does all the worksheets and he's more than halfway through this already, so we'll probably be moving on to the next level later this year, which is algebra. I haven't bought that one yet, but we'll be buying it soon. My only problem with this so far is that there's quite a few mistakes in the teacher's manual. For example, the square root of 225 is not 25, it's 15. And you find similar mistakes in the answer key, which is definitely problematic. Other than that, this program is working wonderfully for us. Now, moving on to RightStart Mathematics, he's nearing the end of level D. He absolutely loves this program, he loves the hands-on nature of this curriculum and enjoys all the games. I went ahead and bought level E because we'll be starting this real soon. Moving on to language arts, we have been focusing on fixing grammar, easy grammar, daily academic vocabulary, and all about spelling. These programs have been a breeze. We are thoroughly enjoying them and they have been working really well for us. We have also been working through Lightning Literature Grade 2, but decided not to continue on to Grade 3. We were really enjoying this particular grade. There are some nice book recommendations in here, but this year we haven't really been doing this program. And there are a few reasons for that. One of them being the composition assignments in this book. Now, this curriculum is known to have a rather weak approach to composition, and I know you can simply choose to substitute something else in for that, but I really didn't want to go down that route. Also, I was looking at the books used for Grade 3, and to be honest, I'm not a big fan of quite a few of the books used. Obviously, these books are written by talented writers, there's no denying that, and I know these are treasured books, but books like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Sarah, Plain and Tall are not books that I'm particularly fond of, and I know my son isn't keen on them either. So we're really glad to give that program a miss for now. Instead, we have just been choosing chapter books we think we might like and using Teachers Pay Teachers to get the resources we need to study those ones. Having said that though, we actually like most of these books from 2nd grade Lightning Literature. And since they're mostly picture books, what we have been doing is using them intermittently, and usually reading some after we finish a more substantial chapter book. That way, it sort of lightens up our workload for a couple of weeks or so, and it also gives us a bit of a break before we dive into another lengthy chapter book literature analysis. So we're going through these ones from Grade 2, and the way we do them now is I just type up the comprehension questions, which you can find on the teacher's guide, and after we read one of these, my son just completes the corresponding comprehension sheets and completes just the grammar questions from the student workbook. I was also able to find literature singles from Brave Writer for some of the chapter books we had lined up for this year. We have recently finished Harwood Hotel and The One and Only Ivan, and they were fantastic. I also bought these from Teachers Pay Teachers to go along with these 2 books. They have comprehension questions and discussion questions for each chapter, and these have been a great addition to the literature singles I bought from Brave Writer. These are some of the other literature singles I purchased from Brave Writer. So we have Wish Tree, Skunk and Badger. I just printed these and did the binding myself. I also bought this from Lit House Learning to go along with the Wolf Called Wanda, which we're very excited about. This system has been working really well for us so far, so that's what we are going to be doing for language arts. Now moving on to science, earlier this year we finished RSO Chemistry Level 1. We thoroughly enjoyed it. Currently Pandia Press is working on Level 2, and till that's available we'll be focusing on RSO Physics Level 1, RSO Astronomy Level 2, RSO Biology Level 1 and their Earth and Environment Level 1. When we were doing RSO Chemistry, we only focused on that. But this year we are going to change things up a bit and try to loop these so we can cover topics or units from each of these strands on a more regular basis. Moving on to history, we recently restarted History Quest Early Times. I posted on my Instagram page our reasons for restarting, so I'm not going to go into that here. But we really love this curriculum and both of my kiddos are enjoying this, and we do this now as a family subject, which is heaps of fun. For geography, we are using Around the World with Picture Books. This is a fantastic program. I use this as our spine, but I do add other resources I find from Etsy and other places to enrich the countries we are studying. Also for geography and history, we are using this Australian textbook. It ties in well with History Quest and Around the World with Picture Books. There are loads of activities and videos that are super useful in here, and I like having this around. In addition to that, we are using Typing Club and DK coding books, and that's a bit of fun. We are also learning Sinhala and sign language, and again, those are things that we do as a family subject. I think that covers the main subjects for my son. I'll be sharing what I'm doing with my 4-year-old daughter in a separate video. I hope this was helpful, and don't forget to check out all the other wonderful videos in this collaboration. The link is down below. Thanks a bunch for watching.